Hello, my friends. Hello, my friends. Welcome to Enriched Lives, where you're worthy, you're blessed, and you are a creator. That's right. You're worthy, you're blessed, you are a creator. Hello, I'm Brother Charles, your host, and we have another fantastic topic for discussion for today. But before we get into our discussion, let me say this. If today's the day that you arrived upon the planet, happy birthday to you, my friend. That's right. Happy birthday to you. Why? Because God didn't make no junk. That's right. God didn't make no junk. You deserve the best, my friend. You do. You deserve the best. So we want to just focus on how good it is for you to be here, you see, because you weren't supposed to be here. You wouldn't be here. A lot of people left here, but you're here for a purpose and a reason, and God left you here for a purpose. So happy birthday to you. Why? Because you deserve the best. And again, welcome to Enriched Lives. We have fantastic topics for discussion today. It's no different. We have another fantastic topic for discussion. But before we get into our discussion, let me say this. Here again, I say it without hesitance. You deserve the best. I want to lay something on you, my friend. I want you to do this here for me personally. I want you to stop cheating yourself. That's right. Stop cheating yourself. Yeah, I don't cheat myself. Yes, you do. You cheat yourself when you don't give yourself the best. You cheat yourself when you hold back. You could have did better. You cheat yourself. Stop cheating yourself. Give it your best shot. And when you give it your best shot, my friend, guess what? You don't have to worry about anything. You did your best. That's all you can do. Stop cheating yourself. Stop cheating yourself. As the proverb goes, to thine own self be true. Be true to yourself. And if you can be true to yourself, you can be true to everybody else. To thine own self be true. Be true to yourself. Stop cheating yourself. You know you deserve the best. Stop putting lack and limitation upon you. You know you want the best, so go and get it. Well, I can't afford to get that word out your vocabulary, taught you can't. You can do anything you want to do. That's right. Enriched Lives. This program is about you. We have another fantastic topic for discussion today, and that, my friends, is the heart. The heart. That's right. You have a heart. We all have hearts. The heart. What are we talking about? The heart. Well, we like to base our discussion on biblical principles and scripture, and today is no different. The scripture that we're going to be using come out of the Old and the New Testament, Proverbs, the 4th chapter, and the 23rd verse. It says, keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Notice when they see the word keep, you are the subject here. So it says keep thy heart with all diligence. And of course in Matthew 12:34, it says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. It's very important that you know how powerful the heart is. You need to know something about your heart. You have a heart, and I'm not necessarily talking about that physical pump that pumps blood all over your body. And it's very interesting because that is so closely incoherent. It's very closely related to how you think. How you think, my friend. You get worried and start feeling bad about things and worried about things and allowing things to get next to you. Guess what? You're going to check out of here. That's right. You're going to have some kind of terrible physical problems because it could bring diseases upon your physical heart, your heart that pump. But notice, here again, we don't use the term heart. We're talking about the inner man, the inner being, you, that part that's looking out behind your eyes. The part he says, keep that heart with all diligence. We're talking about that. We're talking about you. You're the boss here, my friend. Did you not know that? You are the boss. So you keep your heart. Why does it say keep the heart with all diligence as far as the issues of life? Very simple, but the issues of life, what are the issues of life? Well, the issues of life are going to be those factors that determine how you treat yourself, how you treat others, how you show up on time or late, how you handle your business. The issues of life. You have issues every day. We have issues in our life every day. Out of the abundance of the heart. See, you have a person doing a lot of profanity, and not only profanity, just lazy and just don't care about themselves walking around. Because, see, they're not keeping their heart. They're not keeping it. See, it has gotten into their heart. And so once something gets down into the heart, it's going to come out. It's going to be manifested in your actions and in your speech. It's going to be manifested. That's right. That's why he says, keep that heart with all diligence. There's another scripture that says, at least a root of bitterness gets into your heart. Don't allow bitterness to get in, because if bitterness gets in, it's going to make you a very miserable person. That's right. So it's very important that you know how important your heart is. So here again, the scripture says, keep your heart with all diligence. See, you got to be careful as to what you let in. You have the power to let what's in or keep it out. See, most people don't come around thinking that they have to depend on someone else. Your happiness is not predicated upon someone else. Your happiness is predicated upon you. What you let into your life is what's going to be manifested in your life. You let laziness into your life. You let trifleness into your life. You let violence into your life. That's what's going to be manifested in your actions. See, the heart is like a garden. What you let in there, it's going to grow. It is going to grow, my friend. So it's going to grow. Whether good or bad, it's going to grow. This is why Jesus said, out of the good treasures of a heart, man's heart. This is what you're going to see. Good things happening out of the evil treasures of the heart. Evil things happen. So be careful as what you're allowed to get into your heart, my friends. It's so imperative that we understand what's going on. So when you see individuals that are spreading hatred, bigotry, fear, and doubt, back up from that. Don't you let that stuff inside of you. Don't you go around hating people because they're a different ethnic background from you. Don't you go around hating people because they don't have what you have. See, people have allowed these type of things to get into their heart, and it's going to be manifested in their action. Just because an individual has money doesn't make him or her nice people. See, it's what's in their heart that's going to determine their character and their integrity. See, so you and I have to be careful as to what we allow to get into our hearts. Keep your heart with all diligence, while it all the issues of life. How you handle your business is one of the issues in life. Will you show up? Will you pay your bills on time? Will you're punctual or not punctual? All this is coming out. These are the issues of life. So keep that in the heart with all diligence, my friend. It's up to you. It's up to you. Let's look at some biblical characters that had heart. I look at one, for instance. Here's a guy by the name of David. This little boy had some heart. When I say, and the scriptures say he was a man after God's own heart. But what's so intriguing about David is the fact that David had heart. And on the heart, he was obedient. He was obedient to the Creator. Now, it's very interesting because David and his troops were going out on patrol, and they came back and found out their wives and kids had been captured. And guess what? So everybody was very, very despondent. They were all heartbroken, everything. The wives and children had been captured. And so then the people got upset with David too. So David goes and he encourages himself. But David asks, he says, Lord, shall I go? Very interesting, isn't it? Because here's a situation where I need to go get him. Let's go get him. No, he says, Lord, shall I go? See, very interesting. He put God first. He put God first. There's another scripture in the Old Testament that says, in all you're getting, get understanding. See, all of you getting, get understanding. Seek wisdom, seek understanding. So David would not do anything without what? God's consent. It's so intriguing that you and I, who have the heart to do that which is good, you're going to see that. A generous person is coming, it's because he has generosity in his or her heart. Those people that are stingy is because it's in their heart. Be careful what you allow to get into your heart, for out of it are what? The issues of life. What does it mean when a person has a broken heart? Yeah, that's very interesting. How do you heal a broken heart? You know that song out. How do you heal a broken heart? Very interesting, isn't it? No one can break your heart, my friend. Okay, but here again, the only way someone can deceive you is that you trust them. That's the only way a person can deceive you is that you trust them. See, deception comes through trust. You have to trust the person in order for them to deceive you. In order for them to deceive you, you have to trust. They can't trust you. They can't deceive you if you don't trust them. In other words, they can't get up close to you. You have to trust them. See, this is where so many people miss it, whereas they allow people to get up to them. But when you have that to happen to you, well, here's the interesting thing about it. Here is a lesson. Don't let it take you down the drain. Don't get bitter over their nose. Okay, here's a lesson that I've learned from this particular situation that happened in my life. Now I know what to do. Here's a lesson. I'm not going to get bitter, but I'm going to recognize that thing when I see it again. See, these are lessons in our life. Put a watch over your heart, my friend. Don't allow trouble into your heart because it will keep you in a state of misery and pain and cause physical things to happen to you in your health. So it's imperative that we know how important it is for us to keep a watch over our heart. I'm not talking about the physical pump. I'm talking about those thoughts that you allow to get down within your innermost being. That, my friends, we're talking about the heart. The heart is like the command post. This is where the signal, this is where the information goes, the orders come out. Keep a watch on your heart, for out of it are the issues of life. Hello, my friend. This is Brother Charles with Enriched Life. Until next time, you be blessed, my brother. You be blessed. May love, joy, peace, and happiness forever be with you as we walk upon this good earth. You be blessed. And thank you again for tuning in. Give us a thumbs up on this end. And again, keep a watch of your heart, This is where your happiness is going to be, my friend. This is where your misery is going to be. Don't let anything in that's going to cause you to be upset or fearful. Until next time, you be blessed, my friend.